Hey everyone. So over the past couple months, we've done some surveys with true and false questions on our social media pages, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Thank you for everyone who responded. We had over 700 responses. We just went through some of the true and false questions for common misconceptions about the insurance industry. So I hope to set the record straight on some of these. True or false? Is workers' compensation required when you have one or more employees? The majority of people that answered got this right, saying that it is true. If you have an employee, you are required to have workers' compensation insurance. Something to keep in mind, a lot of people think that if they pay someone on a 1099, they don't have to cover them for workers' compensation. 1099s and W-2s are tax forms, so don't get that confused with insurance, because if someone is injured on the job with you, a judge is going to determine if there was an employer-employee relationship at the time, and that has nothing to do with W-2s or 1099s. So protect yourself, talk to your broker, make sure that you're doing the right thing and protecting your business. So this is one of my favorites. True or false? Having a red car is going to increase your insurance rates. And this was 50-50 on the responses. The actual answer is no. The color of your car does not affect your insurance rates. There are a lot of factors involved, such as driving history, credit, age of the drivers, and a number of other factors, but the color of your vehicle is not one of them. So feel free to go out and buy a red car. Next question, true or false? Flood insurance is covered by a homeowner's insurance policy. This is a scary one because the majority of people got this incorrect. Flood insurance is not covered by a homeowner's insurance policy. So if your home is in a flood zone, make sure that you buy a separate flood insurance policy to cover you for that, because your homeowner's policy will not protect you. There's been a number of cases in recent years where we had some hurricanes come through the area and people lost their homes because they didn't have any flood protection and they were in a flood zone. Make sure that if you need flood insurance, you buy a separate policy because it is not covered by your homeowner's insurance. Next question. True or false? Professional liability provides the same coverage as general liability. This is a situation where the majority of people got this one incorrect. Professional liability is not the same as general liability. Professional liability covers your professional services, where general liability covers everything outside of your professional services. So a general liability policy is going to exclude your professional services. So in a case where you're providing advice, maybe you're an accountant, a bookkeeper, an educator, something along those lines, you want to make sure you have a professional liability policy, because the majority of claims are going to end up falling under your professional services and will be excluded on a general liability policy. So make sure that you have both a general liability and a professional liability policy in place. True or false? It is illegal to drive a car in the United States without car insurance. The majority of people got this correct. It is true that it is illegal to drive in the United States without car insurance. But there are a lot of people that still drive with little or no insurance, so make sure that your policy is protecting you. And you can do that in a couple of ways, through increased medical insurance benefits or through uninsured, underinsured motorist protection coverage. So make sure you talk to your broker and know that you have a coverage that fits your current situation, and protect yourself from other drivers on the road. True or false? Workers' compensation is covered under a general liability policy. The majority of people got this correct again. The answer is false. General liability does not cover employee injuries. If you do have employees, make sure that you have a workers' compensation policy in force. It's the law. Thank you to everyone who participated in this survey. Please keep an eye out for future surveys, because everyone is entered for a chance to win one of our prizes, so keep an eye out for them in the future. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and our new YouTube channel. And as always, please call Risk Averse with any of your insurance needs.